Life doesn't warn you before it breaks you. One day, everything feels perfectly normal. The routine is familiar. The world is predictable. The very next day, you find yourself adrift, feeling utterly lost, bone-tired, and completely invisible. It's like the world keeps spinning, but you've been knocked off its axis, and no one seems to notice you're gone. You're just a ghost in your own life. I used to hold on to this belief, this comforting idea that life would eventually get easier. I told myself that someday, things would magically fall into place. The right job would appear, the right people would walk in, the clouds would part, and the sun would shine just for me. But that someday was always on the horizon. A mirage I could never quite reach. Someday never came. The days started to blur together, each one a copy of the last. The clock on the wall kept ticking, a relentless reminder of time slipping away. But my life felt stuck in a silent, empty room. All those big dreams I had, they were put on hold, then delayed again and again, until they became faint whispers in the back of my mind. Hope, which was once a roaring fire, had dwindled to a quiet, barely glowing ember. Looking at myself in the mirror became the hardest part of the day. It wasn't the failure that stung the most. It was the reflection staring back at me. I was watching myself stop trying. I saw the light in my eyes dim as I stopped believing in myself and my potential. Worst of all, I was watching myself stop expecting more, settling for a life that was a shadow of what I once imagined. I'd spend my nights looking out at the rain-streaked city lights, consumed by one question. Why is life so unfair to me? I felt like a victim, singled out by fate for a rough ride. I wallowed in that feeling. That had become my identity. But in all that time, I never once stopped to ask the more important question. What am I actually doing about it? The answer, uncomfortably, was nothing. Then, one morning, as the first light of dawn started to paint the sky, something shifted inside me. A profound realization hit me with the force of a tidal wave. Life doesn't owe me comfort. It doesn't promise an easy path or a gentle journey. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Life demands courage. In that moment, I understood a fundamental truth. No one was coming to save me. There was no knight in shining armor on the way. No magical fix waiting around the corner. No perfect moment was going to arrive and signal that it was time to start. If any change was going to happen, if my life was ever going to be different, it had to start with me. The responsibility was mine alone. So, I started small. I didn't try to change everything overnight, because I knew that would lead to burnout. Instead, I focused on one single decision. One chose to get out of bed instead of hiding under the covers. Then I took one small step. I went for a walk. Instead of sitting on the couch, I made one uncomfortable phone call I had been avoiding. One tiny, uncomfortable action at a time. That was my new beginning. Of course, it wasn't a fairy tale transformation. Some days were still incredibly painful. The weight of the past was heavy, and the challenges of the present felt overwhelming. Some nights were still long and lonely, filled with doubt and fear. But there was a crucial difference this time. I didn't quit anymore. When I fell, I got back up. When I wanted to give in, I pushed a little harder. Through this slow, arduous process, I learned a truth that I had to earn the hard way. Life doesn't reward excuses. It has no time for I can't, or it's too hard. Life rewards effort. It rewards the patience to keep going when you see no immediate results. And it rewards the consistency to show up day after day, especially on the days you don't want to. You see, you don't need a perfect life to be happy. You need a strong mindset. You need the mental fortitude to handle setbacks and find lessons in your failures. You don't need to feel motivated every single day. Nobody does. What you truly need is discipline. Discipline is what carries you through the hard days, the boring days, the days when motivation is nowhere to be found. So, if you're tired right now, if you feel like you can't take another step, that's okay. Rest, take a breath, recover your strength. But whatever you do, don't give up, because your future self, the person you are striving to become, is watching what you do today. They are counting on you not to quit. Your journey is just beginning. Thanks for listening.